Hello everyone, I am Elisa with EECC Travels. And you know what? It has been a very long time since I have done a cruise packing video. I actually went back and looked at our channel. I think it's been 4 years since I've recorded a packing video. So it's time to do another one. What changed? What do I still do the same? Do I use the same luggage? Let's dive into this of how me and Jason pack for a cruise, because we do cruise a lot and we've learned over the years what we like, what we don't like, what we use, what we never use and stopped packing, and let's see how we pack today. So the big question a lot of people ask is, do you use packing cubes? So in this video, I'm going to show 2 different methods. I'm going to pack my suitcase without packing cubes using the standard folding method. This is how you would fold clothes in your closet or how we see them in retail stores. And Jason's suitcase, we're gonna pack with packing cubes using the rolling method. And then we'll see which one looks better and which one we can fit more items in and if it makes a difference. Right now, take a second, leave a comment down below and let me know if you are packing cubes versus non-packing cubes, or if you're soft luggage versus hard shell luggage, because there's a difference in all of these methods. Okay, let's jump into it with what I, Elisa, pack for my cruises. All right, so let's start here. This is my stack of tops. I bring a few undershirts. So, you know, just things to wear underneath your tank tops or underneath your shirts. I just feel more comfortable with an undershirt on, so I bring a few of those. I have a few tank tops because sometimes you just want to let as much get sun as possible, and then I bring t-shirts. I bring 1 casual outfit per day of the cruise. So for a 7-day cruise, I have 7 tops and a handful of undershirts because I either don't wear them every day or they can be worn more than once as long as you don't get real sweaty. Bottoms, same thing, 1 for each day of the cruise. So here I have a mixture of shorts and like yoga style pants. This is what I wear in my everyday life, and I want to be comfortable on a cruise. So I don't like wearing pants that are real constrictive, because let's be honest, we're all gonna eat a little bit more on a cruise than we do in regular life. So this is not the time to pack those really tight jeans, if you know what I mean. So I am very, very comfortable in the yoga pants or the shorts. For port days, obviously, I'm gonna be in shorts. Around the ship, I tend to wear my capri pants because some areas can be cooler than others, and I'm all about comfort. A lightweight sweater. And this is funny because I went back and looked at my packing video from 4 years ago. And guess what? This is the same sweater that I packed 4 years ago. You know, it's been worn a little bit and it's, you know, not brand new anymore, but I still pack it on every single cruise because it's very thin, lightweight, so you don't want a heavy jacket or anything like that on a warm weather cruise. But every now and then, inside could be chilly, or outside when you're walking the decks at night could be a little bit chilly, or if you're sitting and watching a movie, you know, by the pool for a long time, you might just need a little bit to cover up your arms with. So I love packing this very, very lightweight, versatile sweater. Hat. This is a necessity, absolutely necessary for a Caribbean or any type of warm weather cruise. That sun can be brutal. I personally am the philosophy of I do not put sunscreen on my face. My face is too sensitive for that. So I have a large brimmed hat. I like one that I can secure to my head because sometimes it is windy. And this one has a ponytail holder, even though I don't have the long hair that I used to put through here. This is a great hat. I absolutely love it. It breathes through the sides so it doesn't get too hot. Make sure you pack a hat. All right, let's talk about formal night. Every ship has, they don't even really call it formal night anymore. They call it elegant night or dressy night because most cruise lines have gone a little bit more casual than they used to be when we first started cruising. In the very beginning, you dressed up, like the men wore suits and, you know, you wore a very nice dress and, you know, it was a formal night. Now, not so much. So here's what I like to bring. I bring two things. Sometimes I bring them both. Sometimes I just bring one because let's be honest, even if there's two dressy nights, you can wear the same dress twice. You're only wearing it for a few hours and you probably won't ever see these people again. So I have a little black dress. I know if you've seen any of our videos, you have seen this little black dress because it goes on just about every cruise. It is very lightweight, it is easy to pack, and it does not wrinkle very easy. So you can see I just can fold it up like this, and as soon as we get on board, I hang it up, shake it out a little bit, bring a little bit of Downy wrinkle releaser, and this dress is good as new. If it's a little bit cool, you can add the sweater to it and you've got a perfect outfit. Another thing I like to pack, and this is, it's not a dress, but it is long sleeve and it has a tail. So it goes all the way down to the floor, but you wear it with pants. So if you're feeling really comfortable on a dressy night, you can wear this with a pair of nicer yoga pants or leggings, and it really looks like a dressier outfit. I actually found this because I was on a cruise and saw somebody wearing these on the dressy night. I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. It looks comfortable. It's not a dress. I can still wear my comfortable leggings with it, but I'm dressed up nice. So this is a great addition. Sometimes I bring this and the dress, sometimes I bring one or the other, and I do have more clothes than just these two. I have a couple of these, I have a couple of different dresses, but you get the picture. Okay, what else goes in the bag other than my clothes? Well, obviously underwear, but we're not gonna show that. You get the idea, bring underwear. And then there's this stuff. You need a hairbrush. You need your makeup. You need a first aid kit. Everybody needs a first aid kit. Don't forget to bring a first aid kit. Little things like Band-Aids, your basic medicine, some seasick medicine, because it happens, headache medicine, etc. Bring a first aid kit. And then your toiletries. And if you're flying, remember they need to be TSA compliant and need to be in a quart size Ziploc bag. So make sure you follow the TSA regulations when you're packing. If you're driving to port, you don't have to do this, but I think a lot of us do fly to port now. So make sure to be prepared so you don't slow down in the airport. And then a backpack. I have a foldable backpack. I like this because I can do one of two things. I can just throw this in my luggage, and then I have a backpack when I get there that I can unzip and take out on port days, or whenever I get to port, or if I can't quite fit everything in my luggage, I can put things like my TSA compliant toiletries in here, which makes it a whole lot easier going through airport security. And then I also have this, say I am flying in but want to drop my bags off with the porter but want to carry a few things onto the cruise ship with me, I can just pull this out, unfold it, put in the few things I need, and go. Shoes. Okay, for me, a good pair of flip-flops is very, very important. I personally love these flip-flops. They're solid black, so they do two things. One, they're my comfortable flip-flops. They're not the cheapy flip-flops that have no sole. These have a good sole to them. They're good for walking, and more walking, both on the ship and in port. Also, because they're solid black, guess what I wear on dressy night? I wear these with my dress. I've done it for many, many cruises. Nobody has complained. You also want to bring a pair of closed-toed shoes. I usually pack a good pair of tennis shoes. I may not always wear them. I tend to wear those flip-flops most of the time, but you will come into occasions where you need a good pair of tennis shoes. Say you want to go to the gym. You can't do that in flip-flops. Say you want to go walk the track. You can do that in flip-flops, but it's definitely better for tennis shoes. What if you're on a ship that has go-karts or a ropes course? Couldn't think of what it was called. You gotta have closed-toed shoes for these. The zip lines on the Oasis class ships on Royal Caribbean, gotta have closed-toed shoes. So it's a good idea to bring these, even if you're not sure if you're gonna use them, because there are instances where you may not be able to do something unless you have a pair of shoes. Lastly, for my shoes is water shoes. Water shoes are a great item to have. Again, you may not need them, but what if you go to a port and the beach is really rocky? If you have these in your port day bag, then you're good to go. Again, if you didn't bring tennis shoes and you want to do a zip line or a ropes course or something like that, these are closed-toed shoes and they do work. So you can technically get away with just flip-flops in these if you really, really want to. Obviously, I'm a very casual kind of girl. If you want a pair of dressy shoes, bring them. But I would try and keep your shoes to a minimum of 4 pairs. If you bring more than that, you're gonna need more luggage. Okay, let's get into it now. Let's pack a bag. But before we start packing the bag, let's talk about the luggage a little bit. I asked earlier, do you prefer soft suitcases or hard shell? I can tell you with 100% certainty, we prefer the hard shell suitcases. We've had the soft in the past, they're fine, but once you go to a hard shell suitcase, it is so much better. The luggage is easier to maneuver. They will spin 360 degrees. They're easier to pull. You can actually even push them. So much better. We just upgraded our luggage to level 8 suitcases. Recently, our new order came in and we have 2 different kinds of suitcases that I'm about to show you because they're awesome. Number 1, we typically do carry-on size only for a couple of reasons. One, you always have your luggage with you whenever you are flying. You don't have to check a bag. That saves time. Number 2, it's just easier sometimes to have a lightweight suitcase that you can just zoom and go with. So this first bag is really cool in that it has a front pocket for your laptop. You can put your cell phone in there and other small items that you need while you're traveling, because let's face it, whenever you're going through TSA security and you have a laptop, do you really want to unzip your entire suitcase to get that laptop out? No, you don't. So in this front pocket, you can put your laptop, you can put your TSA approved toiletries, you can put your cell phone, and you don't have to carry a backpack if you don't want to. It's easily accessible. So I'm super stoked about this piece of luggage, and guess what? It's mine because I carry my laptop everywhere I go. The other suitcases we have are a set. So it's got a carry-on size that we will use on a regular basis, but it also has a large checked size piece of luggage. This will come in handy if we're taking long trips, family trips, and we'll probably use this more for road trips than flying because I'm real particular about my carry-on size for flying, but we will definitely use this large piece. A big piece of luggage can definitely come in handy. And check this out. I love this set from level 8. The 2 pieces match perfectly, so they look really good, but they also have TSA locks on them. They spin 360. Their handles are really easy to use. And on the inside is what I absolutely love about hard shell suitcases, and that is the zipper compartments, because we are going to use packing cubes for Jason's suitcase. But with these dividers, you almost don't even need to, because the zipper dividers put one side and the other. So you basically have 2 packing cubes built into your luggage. This level 8 luggage is so cool that we actually have partnered with them, and we have a 10% discount to offer anyone watching this video. So the discount code is right here in the description. There is a link, so follow that link, put in a 10% code and you will get a discount on your order of luggage. The time has come. Let's get everything into the suitcase. For mine, again, we are going to just take everything folded as is and put it into the suitcase. No rolling, no packing cubes. Let's get started. All right, suitcase is opened. I've got a compartment over here and then I've got the big area here. We're gonna open this up. I have already put my underwear in this pouch, so that's done. You are always going to have in any kind of suitcase these bars right here. This is for the handle. So you have to work around there. So the first thing I do is take smaller items and fold them up here. What's great to go right here are swimsuits. So you can take your swimsuits, kind of roll them up and stick them in these side pieces. Okay, see that filled that nicely. We still have one in the middle, so I'm gonna take those undershirts. And I know we said we're not rolling, but we're just rolling right in here because it makes sense. Now right here, we're just gonna do a fold like that. Now we have everything that's kind of level, and we're gonna start putting our clothes in. Okay, so on this side of the suitcase, I was able to put 2 swimsuits, all of my shirts, my dress and my dressy pantsuit set. Put the hat on top and lock it down, okay? Now, all of my clothes are over here except for my shorts. So we're gonna take the shorts on this side, the shoes, and little tip, put a shower curtain over your shoes. That keeps them from getting dirty shoes in a clean suitcase. I also have these. I only have one shower curtain right now, or shower cap. So I'm gonna put those in first, then these, and then just start filling items in. Go there, this, hairbrush, and I forgot to mention a pop-up hamper. Now, put this, zip that up nicely, and you see that took absolutely no time at all to pack this suitcase. I still have a pouch here if I need to put anything in there, and we're gonna close it up. It closes nice and easy. I'm not even having to push on it. So in this front compartment that I was telling you about, this opens up, and here I'm gonna slide in my laptop, lock that in, and my TSA toiletries bags. This way, when I get to the airport and need to go through security, everything is right there. And voila, all zipped up. That suitcase is packed. Whoops, I almost forgot swimsuits. I'm not sure how I did that. But for a 7-day cruise, I do recommend 2 swimsuits. So I have, let me show you. So I have 2 different, I prefer the tankinis. I don't like a one piece, but I'm not skinny enough to wear a bikini. So I have these cute little tankinis, and I have the tops and bottoms, and the tops and bottoms. So I have 2 swimsuits in addition to the clothes I already showed you. Okay, now that I'm all packed, let's work on Jason's. So first off, what does Jason pack for a cruise? Here is his stack of tops. We typically will bring 2 button-ups, 1 long sleeve, 1 short sleeve. This is gonna be for the dining room. The long sleeve does satisfy the Dressier Night dress code. Typically, you just need a collared shirt. He normally will not wear the short sleeve on Dressier Night, so we definitely always bring a long sleeve shirt, bring a short sleeve shirt for the not so dressy nights, and a nice stack of t-shirts. T-shirts take up very little space, and you can really bring as many as you need, but we typically will bring 1 for each day of the cruise. Okay, we also have a stack of bottoms. So on top, we have a pair of dress pants. These aren't super dressy pants. They're basically khakis. They're just gray. So he's got a nicer pair of pants and a pair of jeans. This, again, is gonna be for the dining room because it's frowned upon on a lot of cruise lines to wear shorts into the dining room, so you definitely want to make sure you have pants. They don't have to be super dressy. Don't forget a belt, you're gonna need that. Now for shorts, we have shorts that are gonna be worn when you're not swimming, and there's shorts that are gonna be worn when you may swim. Jason likes to buy the type of swim trunks that look like regular shorts, but you can swim in them. So that way we have a stack of shorts, and they can be worn on port days, they can be worn in the pool, they can be worn pretty much anywhere, and then we have ours that stay dry as well. Again, 1 pair of shorts per day of the cruise, plus the 2 pairs of pants. And a lot of times he will wear the jeans on embarkation day, so they don't actually have to even go in the suitcase. He's gonna wear those, so that saves a little space. Okay guys, don't forget your hat either. It's not just us ladies that needs hats. Bring you a hat. This is like a bucket style hat. This is good, again, with the strap, because on a windy day, you don't want to lose your hat. You wear a typical baseball hat, the wind blows right off your head. This is good, it will stay on. Okay, let's talk about shoes. Now, men, your shoes are bigger. They're gonna take up more space, so just be prepared for that. On Dressier Night, I'm not calling it formal night anymore. You can bring the traditional dressy shoes. You absolutely can. Or, Jason doesn't bring this very often. He brings something like this. So something like this is flat. They're casual, but they also go nicely with a pair of gray pants or khaki pants, and they will work in the dining room. Closed-toed shoes, same as the females. A pair of tennis shoes is good. Jason definitely does go to the gym on every cruise, so tennis shoes are a necessity for him. Water shoes also, for the same reasons I gave for me. And don't forget your flip-flops. So my suggestion is when you're packing to wear the biggest pair of shoes. That way you're not taking up that space in your suitcase. So for the most part, Jason will wear his tennis shoes on board. So as you can see, I'm not gonna actually put those in the suitcase. And lastly for him, make sure you pack underwear, socks, and undershirts if needed. Again, I'm not gonna show you underwear, but you know you need it, so pack it. Okay, let's get Jason's bag packed, and for his suitcase, we are gonna use packing cubes. These are also from level 8. And you can see the first one is very big. It's a nice size packing cube. Let's open this up. And within it, we have 4 packing cubes. We have a medium size one and 2 smalls. Now this one, so one has more padding than the other, but this is a really good set of packing cubes, and there's suggestions in them of what to pack. And this one, because it's got the padding, is suggested to be a toiletries bag, which I love. I love a good toiletries bag. So this one might actually go in my suitcase with all the toiletries. Oh yeah, that's a nice little bag right there. It's got dividers, it's got an area up here. So yeah, we are gonna take their suggestion, and I'll put all of our toiletries in here. Okay, let's get all of Jason's clothes in his suitcase. I'm going to take the 3 packing cubes. I'm gonna split up the clothes into the different sizes. We're gonna roll his tight as opposed to how mine were just folded. Let's get going. Okay, so now we're gonna use the packing cube method. I have already put Jason's underwear and socks in the small packing cube. We have a medium-sized packing cube, and you can see it's half the size of the large one. Because our bottom stack is larger, we're gonna start with those in the big one and save the medium-sized one for the tops. So again, we are gonna roll everything. When you roll, be sure it's as straight as possible to eliminate wrinkles, and roll very tight. Okay. Okay. And really, we could fit more in here if we needed to, but that's just what we have packed for this trip. Okay. Now we've got the medium-sized one. And we're going to take the stack of shirts and just turn them over and start rolling. nice compressed. 8 shirts, 1 packing cube. Now, let's get it all in the suitcase. Okay, as you can see, this has 2 large zipper compartments. And on this side, we have the ridges from the handles. So since all of our clothes are packed in the cubes, so we have to do it differently than we did in my suitcase. What can go here are shoes. So we can put the water shoes on the sides like this because they're flexible, and the flip-flops in the middle. Then we'll take this larger packing cube right on top. Easy peasy. Okay, on the other side, we have the medium packing cube, the smaller packing cube, and with this space, we'll take the pair of shoes, put them just like this, hat on top, and you can tell there's room in here. I could fit more if I needed to. Zip this up. We also have these pockets here, but we've decided we're packing light on this one. Everything we need for a 7-day cruise is in this bag, and it's ready to go. And that's a wrap for this packing video. Now, definitely leave a comment. Do you prefer the folded method or the rolling with packing cubes method? Which looked easier to do? Which looked like you could fit more in the suitcase? Let me know what you're gonna do next time you pack for a cruise. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. And until next time, happy cruising. Bye.